Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want you to join adventure and camp overnight with me at the most mysterious lake in New Jersey, known as the Ghost Lake. The lake, shrouded in legends that still inspires paranormal seekers and ghost hunters. I'll tell you some of them after midnight. Surrounded by lush greenery and wildlife, the Ghost Lake provides a tranquil setting for random hikers on clear days, but who knows what expects me in today's moonless night. There are 3 small caves above the northern shore of the lake. The biggest of them, known as the Faery Hole, will be my shelter for this night. So, I'm here now and can't give up this idea of overnight camping, regardless of desire. The friend who brought me already left. She will pick me up tomorrow in 24 hours. In other words, whatever happens this night, I'll not be able to escape from here. The Faery Hole cave is said to have been sacred to the Native American populace. The Mincy tribe of the Lenni Lenape people used it as a permanent shelter, especially in wintertime. The natural crack in the end of the cave that goes up to the top worked as a chimney when they built fire inside. Perfect place to spend winter, for sure. Well, I've dragged all my stuff to the cave. The camp will be set up later. Hope cave crickets won't bother me too much in the night. Now, before the sunset, it'd be a good idea to stroll around and catch some fish for dinner. The fish fauna in the lake doesn't shine with diversity. Gangs of hungry sunfish take the highest place in the food chain. The handful of tiny bass and catfish has to hide in the thicket of duckweed and water lily. I think a half of dozen of sunfish would be enough for fast snack tonight. I know, guys. Sunfish isn't the best prey. It's too small and too bony. Despite it, this piranha-like fish is omnivorous and very greedy, what makes it easy to catch. Also in my plans today is to set 3 trail cams along the lake waterline for the night. I remember a beaver family which used to live here a few years ago, but I haven't seen them for last time for some reason. Anyway, in this forest, known by the way as the Jenny Jump Forest, you need to remember about coyotes and black bears. An encounter with them is the least I want to undergo in the middle of the night. Although, I occasionally come across bears in daylight. While I was arranging the cameras, I found remains of 2 deer. Hope lonely wanderer like me won't appear on menu in the predator which ate them. It's one more reason to keep my ears sharp. but these two skulls gave me a brilliant idea how I can make two friends for the night. Thunderstorm is expected this night, according to the forecast. Perfect weather for cozy night and long mysterious stories by the fire. Hopefully my shelter won't be flooded. As a child, I really loved to lie in the summer kitchen attic in stormy weather and admire raging rain and lighting flashes. The weather is getting bad, and the first drops of rain have begun to fall on the water surface and foliage. The fish has been cleaned, and I have some time to add a little bit of comfort to my cave and prepare the dinner before it gets dark. While I was doing household chores, the short evening rain stopped. Good time for making a couple of wooden creatures to add some mystery to the cave and make me not so lonely this night. In New Jersey legends, it might be difficult to separate reality from fiction. Only trustful fact is that Ghost Lake was the handiwork of two local businessmen, William Krause Jr. and Leon Hull. Before Second World War, they dammed a nearby creek to create a spectacular body of water between their newly built houses. I managed to find a couple of documents related to the life only one of them, Leon Hull. He worked as a manager in a retail credit company, was married, and had a daughter. Unfortunately, the history hasn't preserved any details about life of his neighbor William Krause. They came up with the lake's name because of the ghostly vapors they saw rising off it in the early mornings, and called this vale Haunted Hollow. Also, some people on Facebook claim that they saw foggy, mysterious columns arising over the water surface on cooler days, but I have never seen anything like that. Well, my wooden deer totems are ready to share the burdens of the adventure. Hope they won't come alive in the middle of the night. The forest comes alive with mysterious sounds as nightfall settles in. The mystery of the wildlife is being filled with the croaking of frogs celebrating the evening. The loneliness and silence have put me in kind of the romantic mood. As the sun set, night quickly replaced the fading daylight. Total darkness and light rain has covered the lake, and night sounds made me feel a bit out of place. Hard to imagine how hundreds years ago Lenape people have been huddling close to the fire for warmth here, and their endless discussions have filled the air.
These deer are damn it the scariest thing here. As well here is so high humidity. God forbid to catch some rheumatism here.
First evidences of native Indian life here, like pottery shards, flint, broken arrowheads, were found in 1918. In 1936, a major excavation of the cave and surroundings area was carried out by Dr. Dorothy Cross. They not only found tons of Lenape Indian artifacts and other evidence of their occupation, but also uncovered thousands of bones and fragments representing 23 mammal species. The most important single find was a tooth from an extinct giant beaver never discovered elsewhere in New Jersey.
That's why if you've ever touched a corpse, the first thing you know is, oh, it feels cold. No, casket, the first thing you know is, oh, it feels cold. No, it's actually air temperature. It feels cold compared to when...
The night sounds and noises excited my imagination, and the local creepy legends came back to my memory. One of them was the seclusion of the area made it a popular spot for road robberies decades ago, and plenty of unknown victims went missing in this forest. Others say that many Native Americans were killed nearby, and their spirits still hang around. As well, there are those who believe that the lake lies atop a sacred Native American burial ground. Around 3 p.m., when I was almost ready to fall asleep, I heard distant, disturbing sounds that almost made me call my family to evacuate me. I know coyotes aren't at all likely to attack a human, but who knows what wild animals are thinking about? Some dogs responded to this howl from the closest farm, and this calmed me a little.
Iskau enda coweyong lapit Natali. Iskau enda coweyong likan nakata.